What's up, guys? It's Migs with Market Open. I don't even know. I don't even know. So, as you guys can tell, I have three losers this morning, and we'll talk about how I let my external situation affect what's happening in here. So, stay tuned. Alright, guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about what happened this morning. So I did a little quick write-down recap of what actually ended up happening, and I look back and I really should not have been in two of these trades. One of them was okay. I really think that the external factor of what was going on, I'm actually going fishing this morning, and I was a little bit of a hurry, and yeah, I let that affect my trading, and these are the results of it. So ended up $509 down in the morning, and this is definitely isn't the first time that this has happened. I mean, $500 is really not a massive loss or anything, but it's just I I look back and I look at the actual trade, the pattern that was actually going on, and it was just complete crap. I'm just really disappointed in what happened this morning. Looking back on it, obviously there's really nothing I can do about it now. But I really should have been a little bit more patient, or maybe not even have traded this morning. That honestly probably would have been the better bet if I know that I'm going to be leaving in 20, 30 minutes to go fishing or do something else. So, all right, let's talk about the trades I took this morning. Let's go ahead and link these two up. Let's see here, 1 minute. So the first trade I took was on BBY. I put it on the watch list this morning, and I took it over the second candle, I took it on the third candle here right at 9:32. I really didn't want for it to trigger because the stop was just so far away, but I went ahead and jumped in. I got filled at 71.25. Down here, the entry was 71.30, so wasn't too bad of a fill. Now, the stop was going to be all the way up here at 72.86. Now, as I saw the 9 holding, I said, okay, if it actually comes back up and over 72.50, I'm going to go ahead and get out of it or start getting out of it. So as you can see, I actually ended up adding to it again as it got rejected. And let's see here, 9.33. 9.33 here in this candle as it was coming back up. And you see right here in this very next candle, it came back down. Now, complete, I guess it was basically just a psych out because the 9 held and it actually kept climbing higher and higher. I ended up getting kicked out right at 9:35, which was this candle. Now, the one thing that did end up happening is since my stop was actually going to be up here at 72.86, I technically never really would have gotten kicked out. But although I probably would have left here in this little spike as it came over the second high here, 72.63. But it just, BBY did not trade very cleanly this morning, so I ended up taking a loss on that. $183 loss. None of them were full losses, but it's just a lot more than I should be losing. I did put down $200 on BBY, took less of a loss, less than what I was initially risking. PBR, same exact thing, but now let's talk about that trade. Now, I'm usually talking about I like to get into trades that I know the pattern to, but this morning I tried doing something and wagering way too much into it. Something that I'm not very comfortable doing. Basically, it's a pattern that I'm not comfortable with, and I ended up taking it anyways for some reason. I'm not really quite sure what was going through my mind at that point. So right here, I was hoping for a double top right around here at 13.17. As you can see, I ended up getting short at 13.11, so right up here somewhere. So I saw it hit, and then as it was coming back down, I went ahead and got short. Now the very next candle actually ended up coming back up and over VWAP at 13.25, and I actually ended up getting out somewhere around, let's see, 13.28. So I ended up losing on PBR 170. So the first trade on BBY was not really the best. It held the 9. If I would have stuck to my original stop loss, I would have been okay. Although it did trade very sloppy, and I probably would have gotten kicked out most likely on this. It's just it wasn't a very clean pattern. And then the PBR was slop fest, really. Double tops I don't ever really trade, but some reason I hopped in it. I just thought it was, I'll be alright this morning. No, I wasn't. So PBR ended up taking a $170 loss, and then BABA, the only semi-decent trade I took, didn't end up working out in my direction. So so it sold off, came back up and over 9 VWAP, it held. It got upgraded this morning, so what I saw here was an opportunity to get in over 199.20 with a stop down here at 198.60. So just a basic flag pattern right in here. So just basic flag. I was hoping for it to get over 199.20. As you can see, it triggered. The very next candle kicked me out. So just did not end up doing very well on that. Got kicked out within 2 candles, and that gave me a $509 loss this morning. So I really should have stopped after BBY and PBR, since they were just relatively large losers. It's very close to, actually no, that was over my $300 mark. So I really should have stopped after those 2. I said, okay, one more try, and ended up taking a loss on that, and that's what brought me to the $509 loser I have today. So kind of unfortunate. It erases all the gains I had from yesterday, but I figured you guys would learn from my lesson. So this, something that happens to a lot of people, if you're in a hurry, maybe you shouldn't trade. Maybe you should take it a little bit easier and not wager as much on something that you don't deem as good. So now, let's just say that I did want to get into PBR. I really should have waited. I saw this developing after the fact. Actually, I saw PBR here, but at this point, let's see, it was 942. I got out right at 944, so I believe I had BABA here. I got into this, and I had PBR still sitting here. Now, I noticed that this little consolidation straight sideways right here at 1332 was probably a good short. I saw it hit the highs. It didn't want to break over the highs, and if it broke below this, it would have been okay. So right here, I would have gotten triggered in. It came down, made a lower high, and now it keeps making a lower high. So I probably would still be in this if I didn't get kicked out at break even, or of taking my profits down here at 1310. So now that is really the only good entry I saw this morning. Although I almost did get into BBY. Let's see here. I saw it right around here. I was thinking about getting into it at this point around, actually no, it was more like 71.50 or so. Maybe it was down here. I don't know, somewhere around here. But either way, you guys can see that this wedge is forming up. It did end up spiking up above this, but it actually did end up coming back down. That's what I mean by BBY was actually not trading very cleanly this morning. And yeah, definitely got kicked out of it. Very unfortunate, and just live to fight another day. So I'm going to stop trading for today. I'm going to go fishing, take my mind off this, and hopefully you guys have some takeaways from this. If you guys have not joined the Facebook group, make sure to do that. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, where I do recaps basically every day that I trade. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you have not joined us yet on their Facebook group, make sure to do that. The link will be down in the description below, where I post my watch list for you guys every single day. Lastly, if you guys are curious on how I learn how to trade, I provided you guys with a discount code in the description. It comes with one-on-one mentoring, classes, and buying power. So make sure to take advantage of that. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.